Sebastian Vettel moved teams. He picks up his first podium for Aston Martin.
What's up guys, Chandler here in the studio with Steve at Podium 1 Racing, and today we're going to talk about our F1 Aston Martin Edition racing simulator. Now we partnered with Aston Martin a few weeks ago to build this racing simulator for an event that they were throwing here in Nashville at a dealership where they brought Lance Stroll's 2021 Aston Martin test car. People could come and see it, hang out for a few days at the dealership. They got food, drinks, etc. And they wanted us to have a simulator there, Aston Martin branded of course, so that people could see the car and then jump on track and actually race at Silverstone on Lance Stroll's or Sebastian Vettel's car on the sim. The reason we want to do a video on this is because this is one of the coolest rigs that we've built to date, and in our opinion, one of the best rigs that you can buy for the money. Now this rig, all in all, costs around $10,000, a little bit more if you have us build it, and it's kitted out with some of the top products from the best brands in sim racing. So let's get started with the Cockpit. So the rig that we use is a Track Racer TR120, and there's a couple reasons that we went with this rig. One, it's extruded aluminum, so it's very, very solid. It's thick metal, it's heavy. It weighs about 350 pounds when it's all put together, but that's super, super important because when you have a high torque motor and wheel, you wanna make sure you don't lose the feedback and the fidelity in the wheel. If you get like a cheaper rig, like a play seat or something like that, some of the rail systems, you'll lose that fidelity. You get movement in the wheel and it kind of defeats the purpose of having a high torque motor and wheel. Same with the pedals, monitor stand. You want everything as sturdy as possible. The other reason that we love this rig is it's pretty much fully modular, which means you can slide these uprights back, you can adjust it any which way as possible. You can add button boxes, stream deck, shifters, cup holders, anything that you want, which is super, super cool. It also can accept D-Box motion platform through the bottom in these rails here. It's a great, great rig. It is heavy. It does take 10 to 15 hours to put this rig together, but it's not something that we intend to take apart, right? It's easily movable. You can fold the monitors in, etc. And so for us, it's probably the best rig on the market. Next is the Recaro Pro SimStar racing seat. This is a seat dedicated for sim racing. However, it does not feel like a sim racing seat. It feels actually similar to my 992 GT3 carbon buckets, my Porsche. And so these things feel like a real racing seat, super sturdy, super firm. It's got a great ergonomic design that makes you feel comfortable. Some of the other seats out in the sim market, they're great chairs, but they're not as comfortable. You can tell that they are a cheaper chair. This thing comes in at like 800 bucks, but in my opinion, fully worth it for the wheel and motor. So let me grab this here. This is the Moza GS Racing wheel. Now Moza is new on the block, right? They're the new kids on the block. They haven't had a bunch of hits yet. However,
new kids on the block had a bunch of hits.
I think that they're going to, because from what we've seen from them, they're giving the industry exactly what we want, what we need. Quality wheels at a great price. This is forged carbon. It does have some plastic in here, but overall it's super heavy duty. You've got an amazing quick connect. This is either steel or aluminum, looks like steel. We've got an easy collar to change the wheels out. Some of the other brands like Semicube or Fanatec. Fanatec has pretty good quick connects on their newer stuff. Older stuff is prone to failure. So this is just a easy design that allows you to change out wheels. Now this motor here, this Moza R21, 21 Newton meters of torque. This thing will throw you out of the chair, quite literally, break your thumbs if you're not careful, if you have it turned up too high. Quality system. We've got the Moza digital dash, which is really cool. You can cycle through a bunch of different dash displays so you can see lap times, RPM, what gear you're in, etc. Moving on to the gaming computer. It's got a 12th gen i9 processor, a 3070 Ti graphics card, and it's more than enough to power these triple AOC 32-inch curved monitors. So this triple monitor setup is amazing. They're 32-inch curved monitors from AOC, they're HD, and if you're getting into sim racing and the budget allows, I highly encourage you to get a triple monitor setup. Reason being is FOV, field of view, is everything in sim racing. So you can see your speed accurately, you can see out of your mirrors, it feels realistic, etc. I don't know if you've seen the 49-inch curved single screen monitor setups. I've seen a lot of videos with people putting them on their sim rig, and almost every one that we've seen has an improper FOV, which means for them to be able to see their mirrors and see the cars next to them that they're racing, they have to zoom out And if you zoom out, you have an improper sense of speed. That means that you're missing apexes, you're late braking, you're early braking, etc. Whatever it might be, you're missing that sense of speed that's real. When you have a triple monitor setup, you actually get to see your full field of view, you get to see your mirrors, you get to see out your windows, but you're not too zoomed out where it looks like you're going faster than you actually are. So you're hitting apexes, braking in the right zones, you're on the throttle properly, etc. Field of view is super, super important. So let's jump on track. Let's see how this thing performs.